Hi. I've been meaning to do this tag. I don't think I was actually ever tagged in it, but I think it's really cool and I was gonna do it with somebody else, but I figured I'd rather do it alone and explain my answers a little bit better. The Bookish Identity tag is probably one, I think it's very interesting. Basically, it's just like a list of questions and you answer them like every other tag video. What was that? The first question is, what dystopian / fantasy world would you live in if you could? And I'm gonna be super original and say the Wizarding World, Harry Potter universe. Why would I want to go anywhere else besides that one? Like, there's nothing cooler than that. So I'm gonna pick Harry Potter's The Wizarding World. Yes. Who would your partner be? This is a hard question for me because I don't know. My original thought is Harry, but I don't think that me and Harry would maybe we could just be friends, but I really do like Ron, and I think that Ron and I could be okay, I think. But if it's like anybody, I might pick Peeta Mellark because I love Peeta and he is just like the best. And if you don't love Peeta, who are you really? Third question is who would be your godly mother father? This is talking about Percy Jackson and the demigod situation, and I didn't really know, and I took an online quiz, which is how you solve all problems in this world, right? You take an online quiz, and I got a 3-way tie. After I answered the tiebreaker, the answer was Poseidon. But that would kind of be scary because like Percy's always getting chased around by things that want to kill him because he's a forbidden child. But I totally get that because I love water, I like being in the water, I like being close to the water, so that makes sense. My other two that were in the tie were Athena, which also makes sense. If it wasn't Poseidon, I would probably say it was Athena. And third was Demeter, which is like the goddess of grain, so like the bread goddess. That works if I marry Peeta. That's kind of interesting. The fourth question is, would you be a downworlder or a Nephilim in the Shadowhunter world? And I don't know why you would pick downworlder, because aren't they like damned to hell? Like, I don't know how it all works. Like, Simon can't even go into church. I don't want to live that life. I'd probably be like really low-key Nephilim that tried not to kill anything. I would probably just like go undercover because being anything in that series sounds terrifying to me. Number 5 is a question that we all ask ourselves, and it's a very important question to myself, and that is, what Hogwarts house are you in? Well, friends, before Pottermore, you know, I took a lot of quizzes. I would seriously get about a 50-50 variety of Hufflepuff and Gryffindor. So I kind of identified myself as a Gryffindor, but I kind of also knew that I was really a Hufflepuff. When Pottermore came, I was like, this is the real chance. This is the real sorting. This is going to tell me where I belong. And I got Hufflepuff. I kind of knew that was going to happen, and I really am. I am that. Most of my friends are Ravenclaws, so it's kind of sad, but I'm just not one. Question 6 is, what faction would you choose if you were in the Divergent world? I would definitely pick Amity. And I know some people are like, oh, they shoot you up with those happy drugs. Like, I would much rather be shot up with a happy drug than like a truth serum or that thing that the Dauntless are shot up with that like controls their brains and makes them murder people. I would much rather have the happy drug, and I would much rather spend my life working in a field farming than like getting pushed off cliffs and things. Once again, I took the online quiz on the official Divergent website. My aptitudes were like Amity, like super far. Behind it, it was like a tie between Erudite and Abnegation. But out of those 3, I would pick Amity. Second, I would pick Erudite. Third, Abnegation. Fourth, I don't know which one I'd pick between Dauntless and Candor. That's a really hard decision, but I might end up going with Candor because I don't like the idea of Dauntless just like killing old people, which is something they kind of allude to, and I'm not like super into that, so. And the 7th question was something that I didn't know what it was, so I made up one that I feel like should be on this tag, and that is, which character do you feel is the most like you as a person? And I've always had this connection to Hermione Granger, and I know I'm sure a lot of people say this, but as a child, like 11, 12, that age. I was so much like Hermione at that age. Know-it-all, always got the highest grade, like looked down on people who weren't as smart as her. I have a lot of similarities with her. And Hermione is one of the reasons why I love Harry Potter so much, because that character is so like important to me and I feel so like connected to her. So that was a bookish identity tag. I'm not gonna tag anybody, but if you want to do it, please do. And I think it's an interesting tag. And I think it actually has kind of made its rounds a long time ago, but I'm bringing it back, friends. Okay, I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna be late for things. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye.